But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. What are all these things? All the stuff that he was just talking about, the things that we worry about, the things that we stress about, the provision, the money, the family, the needs of our kids, the job, the project that's coming up, all these things. He said, if you'll put me first, it will increase your capacity for all those things that you're worried about. And I want to illustrate it with this. So these are a couple of jars, and these jars would represent our lives, our capacity, the same size jars. And the small rocks in this jar, this represents all of that stuff, the stuff we stress about. It's not that it's not important. This could be important stuff. This could be our family. This could be where I'm going to go to college. This is our hobbies. This is our resources, our income, our job. All of that stuff is in this jar. But when we put that stuff first, and then we go, well, I want to also go after God. I want to have a relationship with him. I'm going to give my life to the Lord, and that's important to me. And, we've been talking a lot about small groups and relationships and building my faith in that way. I want to do that. I want to be a part of church attendance, and I definitely want to be a part of the dream team. We talk about how important it is to get involved and to serve and to be a part of that. And it's like, man, I'd love to do that. And man, tithing, I know that's a big deal. I wish I could do that, but at the end of the day, I can't do it all. I can't do it all. And many of us feel that way right now. There are some things we want to. It's the beginning of a new year. We're going after it. We're like, I want to put God first in my life, but gosh, at the end of the day, it doesn't all fit. I don't know how to make it happen. And that's where Jesus says, hey, seek me first. It's not just seek me, but seek me first. So when I decide that I'm going to have the attitude that Joshua had, and when he said, as for me and my house, we are going to serve the Lord. Priority one, I'm going to do it first. I'm going to give my life to him. Maybe for you that represents getting baptized today. I'm going to put him first in my life. I'm going to be involved at the church. I'm going to get involved in a small group. I'm going to get involved in the dream team. I'm going to make it a priority for me. I'm going to be a person of prayer. I'm going to try to wake up every day and pray and put God first in that way of my life. I'm going to give of my resources to him. Now, I want to read his word. I want to make Sabbath a priority. I'm going to take the things that God's word says about putting him first, and I'm going to build my life around that. And then we've got all this other stuff that's really important too, that a lot of us are worried about. But when we get the order right, Jesus says, hey, I got you, man. The thing you're worried about, your family, your job, your resources, if you put me first, there's room for everything else. Here's the principle. Priority determines capacity. Priority determines capacity. If we get it right, if we get our priorities right, man, God is not trying to withhold from you. There may be some things that you're trying to fit in there that don't belong, but when you put God first, he'll reveal those things. There may be habits or addictions that you've been trying to stop on your own. You've been trying to figure it out, but it's like, man, when you put God first, you go, God, every day I want you to be first in my life. It creates capacity for all of the other stuff. Priority determines capacity.